Hello guys, welcome to DennisTechTips. In this video, I am going to show you how to convert text into speech using an AI. That is, you can type in a sentence and you will have that sentence read out loud to you. Something like this.
It is only when we take chances, when our lives improve. The initial and the most difficult risk that we need to take is to become honest.
Now, doesn't that sound amazing? You will agree with me that that sounds like an actual human voice. Like it sounds like it is being read out by a person. And hear the vocal emotions and the intonation. All thanks to the power of AI, which has become more advanced. So I was able to generate that voice with the help of Prime Voice AI by 11 Labs. It is an online AI, so I have the link to the site in the description of this video. So down here within the home page, I can type in some text in here and I'll have the text generated for me. Down here, I can select one among these voices that I want the speech or that I want the text to be generated in. But the downside about this homepage is that you can only generate a very limited amount of characters down here. As you can see, I can only generate about 333 characters. But if you have an account with 11 Labs, you can generate more than that. So if you don't have an account, go ahead and sign up. By clicking on this sign up button, you can sign up with your Google account, or if you have an account before, you can go ahead and hit on this sign in button to sign in. But before I sign in, let me quickly show you something. 11 Labs is not completely free. It has a free version and it also has a paid version. With the free version down here, I see all the features I can get. As you can see down here, you can just go through it. And you also have a paid version, which also has its own features. There are more subscription packages down here you can subscribe to, depending on how loaded your pocket is. So that is it. So you can go through the plans to see which one you'll be able to afford. So right now I'm going to sign in. I'm going to click on this sign in button and I'm going to sign in with my Google account. So now I'm signed in within 11 Labs. When I click on this speech synthesis, down here is where I can generate text into speech or convert text into speech. Up here, I can select which voice I want the text to be generated in within this bunch right here. And you can preview these voices by hitting on the play button on the left-hand side of the voice. So let's say, for example, I hit on Arnold.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
Now that sounds good. Next, I can adjust the voice settings. Down here, I can adjust the stability and the clarity or similarity enhancement. So if you are trying to generate a voice and the voice does not sound exactly how you want it, you can come down here and adjust these settings to make the voice sound better. I'm going to leave these ones the way they are right here. Down here within the text field is where I can enter the text I want to generate. So let's say, for example, I'm going to get rid of this and then I'm going to type in some text. So right here, I have my text within the text field. Down here at the bottom, I have this generate button. Now, when I hit on this generate button, you are going to hear a preview of the speech.
Hello, welcome to DennisTechTips. Today we are going to generate speech using 11 Labs.
Now that sounds good. Now let's hit on the generate button one more time.
Hello, welcome to DennisTechTips. Today we are going to generate speech using 11 Labs.
If you notice, the first preview sounds different from the second preview. The first preview sounded more excited than the second one. So the more you hit on the generate button, it will continue to change the mood and tone of the voice till you are satisfied with what you have. So if you are satisfied with what you have and you want to download the voice as an MP3 file, you can go ahead and hit on the download button down here. And when you head over to your downloads, you are going to see the MP3 file. Now let's preview it.
Hello, welcome to DennisTechTips. Today we are going to generate speech using 11 Labs.
So that is it. Up here, when I hit on this add voice button, down here I can design a voice and I can also clone a voice. So with this AI, not only can you generate speech with an already defined voice, you can also design your own voice and also clone a voice. It can be your voice, it can be someone else's voice. As long as you have rights to the voice, you can clone the voice. So down here, when I hit on this add voice button, I can design a voice by hitting on this voice design button. Up here, you can choose a gender for the voice. So let's say female. Next, you can choose an age. Down here, you have 3 options. You have young, you have middle-aged, and you have old. So let's say young. Next, you can choose an accent. You have different accents down here. Let's scroll down a bit. So let's say African, for example. And you can also select or adjust the accent strength. You can increase it. Right here we have it. Currently we have it on 150%. You can increase it to be higher than that, or you can reduce it if you want. So let's just leave it somewhere around where it was. Let's say 150 or 151. And then when you scroll down here, when you hit on, we already have this text, default text up here. So we are just going to leave that as is. And then hit on the generate button. Let's see what it sounds like.
First, we thought the PC was a calculator. Then we found out how to turn numbers into letters, and we thought it was a typewriter.
That's fine. Although it doesn't sound exactly like an African accent, but I mean, I'm African, so I know what African accent sounds like. So it's okay. So that is it. I have previewed the voice. When I scroll down, now when I hit on this use voice, up here, I can give the voice a name. So let's say African girl. So after giving it a name, next you can add labels. You have 3 labels down here. So you can add up to 5 labels to a voice. When you are done, go ahead and click on the create voice button. And that voice will be created. So after creating the voice, when I head over to speech synthesis and I check this list, up here, I see the voice I created or I designed. Now, when I select it, I can actually generate.
Hello, welcome to DennisTechTips. Today we are going to generate speech using 11 labs.
I can actually generate a speech in that voice. Next, you have voice cloning. When you click on add voice, down here you can clone a voice. As long as you have rights to the voice, you can clone the voice. Currently, I am using the free version of 11 Labs, so I cannot clone the voice. When I click on it, it's not working. Yeah, because I need to be subscribed to a plan to be able to do that. But keep in mind that to clone a voice, you have to upload a sample of the voice of about 1 minute long. The sample should be about 1 minute long, and it should not have a background noise. You can see the requirements up here. So that is it. Now, when you clone the voice, you will also see the voice among the list of voice you have within the speech and synthesis down here. So up here you have history. Now within the history, you get to see all the voices you have generated in the past, and you can also preview those voices by hitting on the play button attached to the voice. So let's say I hit on this one I generated earlier.
With great power comes great responsibilities.
So that is it. I can also download this voice by hitting or checking this checkbox, and I click on this download selected button, and the voice will be downloaded immediately to my system. So that is it, guys. That is how to convert text into speech using an AI, using Prime Voice AI. If you find this video helpful, please do well to give the video a like, and also support this channel by subscribing and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I post a new video. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.